Hello there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this session, we are going to talk about S3 Lifecycle Management Rule. This is one of the feature of S3 bucket. Yeah. So let's talk about some of the features of S3 Lifecycle Management Rule. So using this S3 Lifecycle Management Rule, we can create a lifecycle rule for all objects or particularly selected objects which are uploaded to S3 bucket. So basically this is the rule we can use to transition, like it will be automatically move our objects or file from one storage tier to different storage tier based on the rules that we will specify. And this will include current version as well as say previous or non-current versions as well. Okay, and we can also use this in conjunction with versioning. So in parallel to versioning we can also use that. Okay, so let's log into AWS console and let's see how we can use this another feature of S3 bucket. For that I have already logged into my AWS management console. Okay, and this is like I am at the S3 management console page, and this is the bucket that I have created. So let me click on this bucket. Yeah, so you can see I have uploaded two files. This is like test file and another the two files that I have uploaded. Okay, so in order to create the S3 lifecycle management rule, directly go to management section here, and here you can see right now there is no rule. Okay, so hence it's blank. So let us create lifecycle rule. Okay, the first step is let's give a name. Say, let me give it as life cycle management rule. Okay, okay, so now it's like choose a rule scope. So whether we can limit the scope of this rule using one or more filters, or apply. So either we can limit. Okay, say there are say particular folders inside the S3 bucket, we can either apply this rule to that particular folder, or we can also apply it to all objects inside that folder or inside that S3 bucket. So for this demonstration, let me click on apply to all objects in the bucket. Yeah, now here we need to click on this acknowledge that this rule will apply to all objects. Okay, so you can see here the lifecycle rule actions. Here the first step is move current version of objects between storage classes. Let's click on that one. Then move non-current, that is previous versions. Okay, okay, let me click this as well. And expire current version of objects. Okay, we can also select this one. Okay, and we can, yeah, so we can either choose permanently delete non-current versions, etc. That also let's select. Okay, so for this demonstration I'm not going to see the last rule. Okay, this one. And based on our selection you can see here the transition current versions of object between storage classes. So basically this will mean, see right now, like by default the storage like objects are in the standard storage tier, and with the help of this, so the current version will be moved automatically from standard to standard I. So here you can see, let's specify the rules. Say for example 30. It means say 30 days, after 30 days our current files or current versions will be moved from standard tier to standard I. Automatically it will move, and we can further add the next transitions as well by clicking on add transition. Yeah, and now further from standard I to the intelligent tiering it will move. Say for example, let me click on 60. Okay, so yeah, now let's go for transition of non-current or previous version. The same rule will be applied. So this will be for the inactive versions. So the files which are under previous or old files, and for that also this rule will apply. So let me select the same. Okay, days after objects become non-current 30. Okay, and this section like number of newer versions to retain. We can either we can choose up to 100 versions. Okay, for now let me click as 10. Okay. Then add transition to the intelligent tiering. I will, we can move our inactive versions, say after 60 days, for example, and again five, say five copies. Okay. So this will do. Then this is for expire of current versions of the objects. Okay. So we can specify the days after which that current version will expire. Okay. Let's select as, say for example, after 20 days. Okay, it's showing that the integer value must be greater than 60. Okay, let's specify as 61. Okay, then permanently delete the non-current version. So this one is for expire the current versions, okay, or active versions, and this will be for inactive versions. Okay, so for this, say for the inactive one, I will specify again as 61, and number of newer version to return. Yeah, let me select as 2. Okay, and here at the bottom you can see summary. So say for the current version and action for non-current version or inactive. So for current, as we have specified in the rules here, okay, you can see for the current one, on the day 0 the objects will be uploaded to the standard tier, which is by default. After 30 days it will move to standard infrequently access. Okay, and after 60 days it will move to intelligent tiering. Okay, and day 61 the objects are set to expire. Then about inactive versions or previous version, you can see day 0 objects become non-current. Okay. Then after 30 days, it will keep the 10 newest non-current version. It will retain, and all other non-current versions will be moved to standard I. So regarding the versions, we can choose or select either of versions, like whichever we want. Say for example, we can also change this to 5. Say for example, so it will reflect here. Okay, see, you can see the here. Then after 60 days, it again, like 5 newest non-current versions are retained. Okay, and all other non-current version will be moved to the intelligent tiering. Okay, and 61 days we have specified as we need 2 copies to be retained, and rest all should be permanently deleted. Okay, so this is kind of summary here, and let us click on create rule. Okay, this is giving the error. The integer value must be greater than or equal to. Okay, let's specify permanently. Let's specify as 5. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you can see the rule is here, and in the right side you can see we can either delete this rule or we can disable as well. Okay, since this is enabled at present, if we wish to disable this, we can disable it by clicking this button, and the life cycle rule will be disabled. Okay, so see, you can see the storage class is here standard. This is the default storage class, and with our lifecycle rule which is enabled right now, so as per this rule it will transition our objects or file, like current versions as well as inactive or non-current version based on the rules that we have specified. Okay, so let us summarize. Okay, yeah, just to summarize, friends, so we have seen like we can create a lifecycle rule for all objects, or we can either create any folder, or we can apply that lifecycle rule specified to that specific to that folder itself instead of entire S3 bucket. Then it will cover current version as well as non-current or previous version. So it's up to us. Okay, we can customize whether we should go with current versions or the previous or non-current versions. Okay, and here we have seen the uploaded objects, that files can be transitioned across different S3 tier, such as standard IA, one zone IA, magnetic, S3 magnetic, etc. And this can also be, this is not needed or not a compulsion like we need versioning to be enabled. But even in case versioning has been already enabled for the S3 bucket, in that case also we can apply the S3 lifecycle management tool. And you can refer my previous lecture regarding how we can enable S3 versioning on the S3 bucket, so you can refer that one. Okay, So friend, this was very short session. I hope you got the point. Okay. And thanks for watching. Please let me know if you have any query in the comment section. Okay. Please like, share, and comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel. It's Cloud with Mohsin. Okay. So thank you. Bye bye.